Hi everyone, Chris here with another New Zealand vinyl video update. On this one I wanted to show a few of the kind of more noisy and experimental records I've picked up in recent times. Some of them new releases, some of them recent finds. Starting off with this. This is New Botany from the Sandoz Lab Technicians. Freeform improvisation. They've been around since the early 90s. I've got their first album, which I think was 96. They've been recording, I think, since 94. I love the cover artwork on this. This is on Notwilg, which is a Belgian label. And yeah, 4 sides of, as I say, freeform improvisation, kind of ranging from some quite droney material through to some which is so there's a wide range of instrumentation on here: guitars, drums, piano, field recordings, got auto harp, flutes, harmonica. So yeah, interesting stuff. Up next, the Dead Sea, the latest from them. I don't know what number album this is. This is called Trouble. 4 sides and 5 tracks. The tracks are numbered 1 to 5. This is on Bada Bing. Some of it recorded at Chick's Hotel in Port Chalmers in New Zealand. Is it all recorded there? Can't quite recall. No, and also at Pacific Heights. So, you know, live in the studio or on stage recordings, very long. Again, improvised pieces. I mean, the Dead Sea, they use the accoutrements of rock. They use guitar and drums to kind of deconstruct the rock form, these long avant-garde improvisations. And what I love about this one is it just kind of hits that zone. Fans of the Dead Sea will know what I'm talking about a number of times throughout this album. This is an older record, but I just recently picked it up. A friend of mine, Cafe Dre, who does the Waxed on Wednesdays radio show for Rotten Radio in Littleton, has recently started a pop-up record store called Little Wax, and he was selling a few things. This is something I've been after for a while because I missed it when it first came around. This is Gate from 2010, I think, A Republic of Sadness. An album, even though there's been a couple of intervening albums, an album which kind of points the way towards this year's amazing Saturday Night Fever album from Gate, much more kind of beat focused rather than the kind of the guitar noise that we might associate with Gate. Michael Morley, a member of the Dead Sea, and yeah, this is a great album. It's been one I've been meaning to get for a while, and it's really nice to have it in the collection. Some 45s, also sorry, some 7 inches and all 45s. Trendy's Go to Town, which is kind of noisy, fun, lo-fi punk rock. This is what 1, 2, 3, 6 tracks on the 7-inch. This is out 100 copies on vinyl through Epic Sweep. They have done lathe cuts through Epic Sweep before. Epic Sweep have put out some great records, including things from Coolies and Marineville, doing really interesting stuff. In New Zealand, based in Australia. The Trendies, I think, are from Christchurch, and they've got a number of things on Bandcamp, but nice to have something on real vinyl from them. 2 7-inches from Auckland hardcore band Master Blaster. Both of these 2016 releases. I heard about this one. I went down to the store to see if I could find it. This is a split with an Australian band called Hailgun. You've got 4 tracks from Master Blaster and 5 from Hailgun. The Master Blaster, I saw a video for one of the tracks. I'm not really usually a fan of music videos. I don't have the patience for them, but the video for Paint It Black is incredible, well worth seeing. So I went down to pick that up and found that they also had another 7-inch from earlier in the year, so I got that as well. And this is, yeah, these were $12 each, and so this one, the first one, it's got the 7-inch in there, but also it's got included the CD and a patch, as you do. put on the back of my pants or whatever, my kilt, whatever you do these days, if you're a hardcore fan. Yeah, so nice to see, you know, kind of the punk hardcore bands putting out vinyl. Two here from Avatar. So Avatar, kind of post-rock, atmospheric kind of group who released on WaihekeRecords. This is a 7-inch of theirs from 2005. Long pieces, Nothing But Surrender and Glacier Weapon, which I just recently picked up. But also got this, which is Avatar doing remixes of a couple of New Zealand tracks, a She Hard track and Concord Dawn. I've actually already got this, but I don't know where it is. I've lost it. I think it must be like slipped in with an album somewhere or something, and I haven't been able to find it for probably a year or more. It came up available online. There's only 100 of these ever made, and it came up brand new copy, so I replaced that, even though I've got the original here somewhere. And to finish up with this kind of noisy update, two from the Aesthetics, their latest album Ugly Ambition, which was from 2000 and maybe 2014, 2013. The consistent figure in the Aesthetics is Matt Middleton. He's relocated to Melbourne now, so this could be quite hard to get, but the record store Two Tone had it, and someone tipped me to that online and picked one up for me. So you've got these self-screened covers here. This is kind of very noisy, kind of improvised experimental rock music. So you've got the one of the features of the Aesthetics is it features saxophone. So Matt Middleton playing guitar, but also saxophone. So kind of reminds me of some of the kind of the no wave, kind of free jazz kind of stuff from New York in the late 70s. And also picked up from the Aesthetics this, the 1999 album My Right to Riches, and this is a cracker. This was released on Thurston Moore's Ecstatic Peace label, vinyl only, in 1999. This lineup of the Aesthetics: Matt Middleton, Stefan Neville from Pumice, and Sean Jury. And yeah, this is an absolute cracker of a record. Again, you know, Matt Middleton on guitar and sax, Stefan Neville, of course, on drums, Sean Jury adding bass and guitar. Yeah, and if you can find it, I recommend this. So that's a quick run through some of the recent experimental and noisy finds that I've come across from New Zealand artists on vinyl. Thanks for watching. Check out more at facebook.com/countingthebeat, radio shows at mixcloud.com/countingthebeat. Cheers.